Fucking speaking of Dawn, actually, now we can talk about this because the video came out. But someone mailed us that uranium.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? Health precautions to be followed when handling uranium ore. What the fuck? Uranium ore? Do not put in your pocket. Do not get close to. Ah, fuck.
And it's like a little vial of uranium ore, which is radioactive. Not at, albeit like not at like a strong level of radioactivity, but you know it's still radioactive nonetheless.
And Don was petrified of this thing.
Don's terrified of radiation for some reason.
He would jump if Matt like threw it at him. He'd be like, "Oof!"
Well, I don't know.
Oh my God!
I don't know why he's so scared of a little radiation.
Doesn't he use a fucking microwave?
Doesn't he use a fucking cell phone? Probably his sex toys emit more radiation when they're up his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Like, but he was terrified of this thing. He's like, dude, radiation fucks you up so bad, dude. Nothing fucks you up like radiation. I'd be like, I know.
It's not, I mean, that is true.
Yeah, radiation's probably the scariest way to die. Like radiation is.
I don't wear sunscreen consistently.
I've started. I put a facial moisturizer in sun. I have it on right now. It makes my skin look like it's glowing a little bit more. Not as dead. But
the sun's bad for you, but also good.
Mm-hmm. But I'm prone to like moles and freckles, and I already have 2 scars on the left side of my face, and the sun will just make those worse. So I'm trying to cover them up. But Don basically, I kept slipping the vial into his pocket when he wouldn't notice, and then like 2 hours later, he'd reach his hand in his pocket and feel it, and be like, what the? Oh! And like toss it up in the air and be all scared and be like, what? Fuck you, man! Fuck you!
It said do not carry this in your pocket.
So one day, I got Jackson to like distract Don, and I slid the vial into his back pocket, and I expected him to like find it in like maybe an hour or 2, and this was like 2 days before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving comes, and we had a little Thanksgiving Friendsgiving at the SuperMega Plex, and we're all chilling, and I'm sitting there, and it like occurred to me, I was like, oh wait, did he ever find it? Wait, I wonder if he ever found it. And then I noticed he was wearing the same pants that he was wearing 2 days ago. And I was like, huh, okay. And I asked Lex. I was like, Lex, because she knew about it from pretty close to the start.
Yeah.
And I was like, did Don find the uranium? She was like, oh, no, he didn't. I forgot about that. And I was like, so is it in his pants right now? Is he like sitting on the uranium? Because the thing said, like, don't let it touch your skin. Like, and then I realized Don is sitting there on the couch with a vial of uranium ore.
With his pocket and his underwear.
His back pocket, so all of his weight is on it too, so it's even like closer to his skin.
It's like surrounded by
it's radiating directly into his like fat tissues and like his like cells. So basically, but the problem was Don was sitting on the couch by himself because he had taken too much of an edible. And
well, here's the thing. I gave him the right amount, and then he just took some of Lex's and then had a whole nother one just cuz.
Yeah, he had 25 milligrams, which, I mean, and for most people, that'll fuck you up really bad.
Isn't terrible. Like, I can watch a movie. I can go to the movies.
That's the max I've ever done was 25 milligrams, and I was fucking
well, that's like 2.5 gummies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just do half a gummy and I get zooted, but fucking 25... That's 2.5 gummies. I did that once, and I feel like with weed, you hit a point where like you only get so high, and then the rest, like, you don't really even notice.
Yeah.
But basically,
but you can get too high.
I hate getting too high, where my body feels weird, and like I don't want to be high anymore. But Don had too much, and Don's over there sitting on the couch, like coming in and out of consciousness, like rolling his head around, and he looks like he's about to fucking die. And then I was like, wait, what if he's not high? What if he has radiation sickness, and like he's over there on the couch, like groaning and rolling around because he's sick from the radiation poisoning. And I started to get really scared. I was like, fuck. Because now at this point, when he finds out it's been in his pants for like 48 hours, touching his skin, he's couldn't actually get mad at me. So I was like, I gotta tell him. And Lex was like, no, you can't tell him right now while he's high. He's gonna freak out. So I was like, okay, I won't tell him. And then I forgot to tell him. So then he slept that night with it in his pants the whole night again. And then
he just wore his jeans to bed.
And then
why was he wearing his jeans to bed?
I don't know. It's on brand for Don. Climb in bed with your jeans on. But basically, I forgot about it from that point on. And it's time for him to go to the airport. And he's packing up his clothes.
Oh, dude.
And
if he went to the airport with a fucking uranium
ore in his pants, in a little vial with a radioactive symbol on it,
oh, dude.
That would fucking set off.
What would have happened?
And he's a foreign citizen,
he would
too.
have been
It looks
Take
like
it aside.
It looks
for
like he's
sure.
smuggling uranium or something back to Germany. But basically, what happens is, thank God he found it because I forgot about it. He didn't know. So I'm at my desk at my computer and I hear him go like, Matt! And I turn around and he's like, what the fuck? And he like hits it off like away from his pants. And he's like, how long has that been there? He thought that I had just put it in to like scare him at the airport.
No.
He thought I had just done that.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, I did. I was like, Don, it's been like
What was his
almost 4 days
reaction?
in your pants. And he's like, are you serious? So Don, if you have any radiation burns, I do apologize.
It's not a fuck, like we're like that's not even like a joke. Like that's actually radioactive.
So I'll take you out for a nice meal next time. But thank God he found that because if he just folded up his pants, like he folded his pants, that's why he found it. But if he folded his pants the other way, maybe he didn't feel that. Put it in a
Exactly.
suitcase. They find. I don't think the TSA. I'm pretty sure that's on the.
They wouldn't take too kindly to
that's
finding
not pretty-
uranium.
That's uranium's probably like high up on the list of things like that
Shouldn't be
cannot
on.
be in your luggage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure that would set off some alarms.
Can you put that somewhere else?